Non-verbal communication, lecture 2, part 2. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum guys. I hope you all are doing well, inshallah. In this lecture, in this part of lecture, I am going to talk about the remaining elements of remaining aspects of the non-verbal communication. Initially in the previous lecture I told you guys that non-verbal communication is a form of communication in which there are no words involved. So if there are no words involved, then how does this form of communication occurs? So guys, non-verbal communication occurs through your appearance, your facial expressions, your eye contrast or eye contact, your gestures, your touch, your posture, your voice, your silence, your time and space. All these things where there is no word involved, all these things they become the reason of non-verbal communication. Appearance is one aspect of non-verbal communication that has important implication for both written and non-verbal communication. For instance, let us take an example of non-verbal communication that occurs through appearance. Suppose if you see people of Pakistan in the streets wearing green shirts and white trousers, green caps, and things like that, or having green flags, Pakistani flags in their hands, what kind of message comes in your mind after watching all these things? Obviously you would say that this is some national day. It could be 14th of August, it could be 23rd of March. So who told you this? The appearance of the people. This is the non-personal, non-verbal communication, guys, which occurs through the appearance. Similarly, on 14th of Feb, yes, this date alarms, rings bell in your minds. 14th of Feb, what happens? Usually red roses, red colors of dress, red colors of shirts. What kind of message those red colors give to you? I hope you all guys understand. So the appearance does give you a message, and this kind of message, the process of giving this kind of message is non-verbal communication that occurs through appearance. Similarly, your facial expressions, your eyes, your eyebrows, forehead, mouth, chin, your style of eyes, your style of lips when you talk, all these things, they are the facial expressions. I mean, sometimes it happens that your words are not that much effective in giving message, but your facial expressions are. I mean, right now through this audio lecture I cannot give you the example of facial expression live, but you guys, those who are my student, you would understand what kind of facial expression I would have when I would be talking about that 14th of Feb kind of message. So facial expressions, they are very much important in non-verbal communication. Similarly, the eye contact, if you are talking to somebody but you are not maintaining the eye contact, that message may have not that kind of impact. At the same time, sometimes somewhere your eye contact may destroy your message. So eye contact is an important element. Somewhere eye contact is important, is mandatory, and sometimes eye contact, not having eye contact, is a message. I hope you guys understand. For instance, when you are talking to your friend and you are not maintaining eye contact, your friend may consider that either you are arrogant, or you are angry with him, or you are not interested to talk to him or her. You see, your eyebrows are upwards. So but at sometimes not maintaining eye contact is important. Okay, like when you are talking to your father and your father is angry for some reason, in that scenario, if you maintain eye contact with your father, you may expect some kind of harsh response from your father. So having an eye contact or not having an eye contact is an important element in the communication process, in the non-verbal communication process. Similarly, guys, your gestures, your postures, they are also, an important aspect in your communication process, especially the non-verbal communication. Suppose you meet somebody, okay, the way you shake hand with that person gives the message. The way you hug that person gives the message. The way you touch somebody gives you the message and the other person. So gesture is and touching and posture is also an important element of the non-verbal communication. Similarly, the voice, the level of voice, the pitch of voice, the harshness of the voice, the softness of the voice, these are the things that are important elements and parts of the non-verbal communication. So a non-verbal communication is a communication where there are symbols. Yes, symbols and smileys. I mean, these days we use a lot of smileys in our text messages. I mean, when you want to say, when you want to show I am happy, you do not need to write a message, the words, you just send a smiley with a smiling face. So symbols, gestures, postures, they all are the part of, the non-verbal communication. So I hope you guys, you would have enjoyed this lecture. Until next lecture, thank you very much.